Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, and we have Mike with us today. So I am going to turn it over to him, and he'll let me know whenever he's finished. So, as always, you ladies know that he's got good information for you. So hang on. Go
Okay.
ahead, Mike.
Um, I'm going to
I'm
talk
going to
to you
talk to
about
you
two
about two.
things. Um, One is about inventory, and you'll see an inventory reduction tab on our website. So don't think that you can go look at one time and you're going to find everything that's going to be there because it moves, it comes, it goes. Um, Things that are in there are limited quantity. Um, Things are multiple things uh, are showing up because um, I had some things stored in boxes that I didn't know I had. So I'm overstocked on things, and there's things that have been discontinued, and there's things that I found. So that's what's showing up there. But if the items are discontinued, they're discontinued, guys. Whenever they're sold out, they're sold out. You see some bags, you see some embroidery arm bags, you see some zippers, you see some designs, you see some varying different things. Um, like yesterday, I found a bunch of books, so you will see books and stuff on there. So um, if I see things and um, we want to move them out, that's where they're going to show. And like I said, there's limited quantity, and that's why they're showing up there. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you about, and all of us, including the store, are getting hit with spam emails. It's coming from all over the world, and I am going to send out an email later today that tells you how to report to the different Yahoo, Microsoft, Google spam abuse. Okay. And the best thing I can tell you is just bombard them with the stuff and make them address this issue. Because if we as people don't bombard them with the stuff, they're going to ignore it. Um, So the only way to make them address some of this stuff is bombard them with the abuse, and you basically forward the email to an abuse address. And every time you get one, just bombard them. And I don't think a lot of you guys know this, but Microsoft owns Hotmail, Live, Outlook, MSN. It's all Microsoft. So the email that I'm going to send shows you that. Uh, Yahoo goes to a different address, Gmail goes to a different address, um, and Microsoft all go to one address. So that's reporting the generic emails, okay, servers. Um, if you have a different email than those email addresses, just go in and look at your provider, and their provider's either going to have a spam, abuse um, address that you forward this stuff to. Okay, and the people in this world is the only way you're going to get resolution to this is you got to make it a problem for them. That's how we're going to get them to address it. Because if one person does it, they're not going to address it. If everybody does it, then it will force them to do something, or their system will get blown up with abuse emails. Okay? Um, but as far as our inventory goes, if I'm finding stuff that's been discontinued or overstocked or needs to be moved out because I didn't know that I had it. That's where you're going to find it. And um, I'm trying to put all that stuff online for you to look at and order and stuff rather than just rely on um, the in store to find these things. So it's a better for you. Um, 10 needle machines. I have some hoops that I found in storage. Um, I have a hat hoop. I had several hat hoops. I'm down to one. Okay. So, you guys, if you see this stuff, don't wait because if you wait, it's going to go away. And something that you may not know, if I've got limited quantity, and let's say that it's a zipper, and I have two of them, and you put one in your basket, somebody comes behind you and puts three of them in their basket because that's what's in quantity, and they check out, it will remove it from your basket because first come, first serve. Okay? And serve is at checkout, it's not a reserve. Okay? This is how the system works. I did not write it, I don't control it. So I'm just telling you if you see it, buy it, check out if you want it. If you wait, you can lose it. And if you don't believe me, ask a couple of the customers because they've experienced
You have
it.
to be
And I've
quiet if you come
gotten
in here.
conversation. And nothing I can do, but somebody was quicker at the draw than you. So if there's any questions, Sherry, let me know. Sherry.
Gary,
Here I am. I was watching. Thank you, Mike.
Any
any
questions?
questions?
Or I'm
I'm
gonna hang
gonna
up.
hang up.
No, everybody just wants to tell you good morning and wave to you. You're welcome to
All right,
get back to
bye.
work. I'll see you soon. All right, so there's, as always, good information from Mike. I hope that you did not have an echo because I sat here, but I shut down all of the sound, so I hope there wasn't any echo. What I want to show you is what I'm doing today. This is fun. We got some new fabric in yesterday. It is it's called From Three Wishes is the name of the vendor, and it is called The Final Frontier. Ooh, think about that for a minute. What is the final frontier? Well, I am going to show you because I'm really excited about this. It's not as often. I mean, we get beachy fabric, which we did get some new beach fabric panels and such. I showed you that last week. We have some patterns. I'm putting together kits for that. But what I'm working on today is the Final Frontier quilt. So for all of you that have space fans or guys or kids or boys, take a look at this panel. Is this not awesome? It is a digital print. Okay, if I stand over here and go this way, it is a digital print fabric. Okay, so I'm putting together kits with that comes with a pattern. It'll be up on the website probably a little bit later this afternoon, but there's the Final Frontier quilt. You get the pattern for free. We do have limited quantities on this, but I'm going to show you the pieces that go with it. It's like a collection of 7 different ones. And some, once the kits are cut, we may have a little bit of it left over. We'll see. Kits first, but take a look at that. This is the planets. I think each one of them have a name. Yes, packed planets. Look at that. It's nothing but planets. I can see so many uses for that. And like I said, really cool for, the boys, the ones that are always so hard to make quilts for. This one, and you look at it and say, I'm not so sure. That's the fire, the flame that comes out from blazing sun, the blazing sun. Then here's another one. And yes, these were all brought to the studio, so you can't even see them except here because I'm going to be putting them in the kits. And look here. This one is, look at that. Space, all the space, and they're digitally printed, so the colors and everything is really sharp and crisp. Then here's another one. Look at that. And all of these are going to go together in this project. Oh goodness. And this one, look at that. It's just beautiful. The space, the colors, the planets. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. You could use them for the back of the quilts, the front of the quilts. And then, of course, it wouldn't be complete if we didn't have astronauts. So this one is full of astronauts. So as soon as I get the kits cut, they'll go in inventory. Like I said, they'll be limited because one bolt of fabric will make about 6 kits, depending on how much it's, maybe 7, 8, I don't know. But whatever I can make, I will put that together. This is what it's going to look like. And you will get the pattern to go with it. So when you buy the kit, the pattern is included in there. Okay, and they're little stars and things that you cut, nothing too hard. It's beginner. I would say a confident beginner. Okay, so that, oh goodness, the last 2 days I have spent working on kits coming up for next month. We started our block of the month, not block of the month, the Stitcher's Garden, the quilt you see behind me. We started the first one. And let me just tell you a little secret what happened yesterday in class. I had a couple people that were in the class that had bought new embroidery machines. You know, they had bought the top end embroidery machines and never used them for sewing. Well, were they excited when I showed them in the class as part of it how to use the laser and, not just the traditional quilting on the blocks. They were really excited because the laser was something that they had not used on their sewing part of their machine. So this class is, and of course, it was, we kind of base it to who's in class and what they need to learn. So there's always some extra things. It is a block, and we're doing it weekly instead of monthly to keep everybody on task and motivated. But you're learning different feet. Like yesterday was the laser. We did the laser, the walking foot, quilting foot, and they were used open toe, and we talked about the stitch in the ditch foot, and that's what we started with. Next week will be the second block, and if you look on the website, it shows you a picture of it and also gives you a description. You can come and join one class. You can join all of the classes. If you've got one of the projects, the Stitcher's Garden, that's not complete, you can come and just take the classes that you need to complete it. You have your pattern, you have your fabric, that's fine. If not, we've got it set up so that you can get the different things individually. The fabric, if you need it, if you want to use your own stuff, that's okay. If you don't have the pattern, we do have it available. You can purchase and then it'll be sent to you so you can download it. Okay? So, let me see. This afternoon from 3 to 5 is our DDE. That's our Kimber Bell Dealer Digital Exclusive. It is a subscription. You can subscribe for just the design. If you want to, you can just sign up and you get the design every month automatically. We have offered it as a class and a kit, which has been sold out, which is awesome. Then tomorrow is our Kimberbell mini wall hanging. That is set up also as a subscription, and with a kit and a class and everything. Right now we're running the first 6 months. Then when they come out with the 6 months for the rest of the year, we'll start another subscription. Our table runner project for next week, that is a sewing project, and anyone who has, if I can get it right here, if you're a subscriber, you've already gotten your kit, but we are also offering it even if you haven't subscribed and you just want to do this one. And I would highly recommend it because we are going to be using a panel. And the panel, what's it called? Dots and Holes. It's beautiful. Look at that fabric. So there's a hole, there's a dot. We're going to be taking and cutting it up and turning it by playing around with it and twisting it. We are going to, look at these. And you get the pattern with your kit and your class. You're going to be able to do different things with it. And then I believe we have extra panels as well. But you get 2 panels in your kit plus binding, enough to make the table runner. Actually, there's enough in there to make 2 table runners, or you can make it reversible. We're going to let that up to you. But we're going to play around with the blocks. We're going to cut them, play around with them. And so we have people asking. We're offering that. If you're a subscriber, you're already in. If not, and you want, you want to do it, you can go on and sign up. And then we have the same situation set up for next month. Okay. Let's see. Then, of course, we're going to do our Stitcher's Garden. It's on most Wednesdays. Next month or next week is block number 2. So, anybody's got any comments or questions? I just see everybody's watching. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back next week. Let's see, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday, I believe, at the same time. But watch for a little Facebook post on Monday to tell you what's going on for the week. So we will see you. Everybody keep warm, keep sewing, and we'll see you next time.